Seedify.Fund is up almost 200% in the last month. And one of those reasons is Alex Becker promoting it in the recent video. Here's the video, 7 crypto coins that will 20x early 2024. At that time, Seedify was at $3.33. Now it's at $4.03. Let's have a look at a few statistics that most people aren't considering. Let's look at the purchases by small wallets, so the regular retail guy, versus the very large wallets, the whales. What are the whales doing? What are the retail guys doing? The answer to this question is here behind me. On the left side, we've got the number of wallets that hold at least 0.1 token. So at the current price, that's 40 cents roughly. In the middle, we've got the medium-sized wallets, 100 tokens, $400. On the right, we've got the whales, 10,000 tokens or $40,000 worth of the Seedify token. See how different those graphs look. In October of 2021, a lot of whales sold, but not a lot of smaller investors. Then the whales continued to accumulate. And recently, since the middle of October of this year, the number of whales roughly grew by a third. The number of regular holders or medium-sized holders didn't grow as much. So it's the same game all over again. The smart money is buying disproportionately much just before the rally. The regular people aren't reacting quickly enough to the movements. Let's have a look at those larger holders. Let's look at what else are they holding. Let's also try to identify who might be behind such a wallet. We have to clean up the data a little bit. We have to remove all the trading bots. We have to remove all the centralized exchanges so that in the end we are only left with real trader wallets. Here's wallet number one, $1.5 million overall, and 2/3 of that are in Seedify or in the SFUND token. There's also a small position in SNFTS, so also a token related to Seedify. When you put this token into Arkham, we can see that this is Renovatio 2 on OpenSea. I've never heard of Renovatio 2. If you have, feel free to comment down below. Maybe we can gather some intelligence here as a community. This is, by the way, the NFTs that are held by Renovatio 2. Next wallet, again, a Seedify whale. 1 million is the total portfolio value. 76% of this, again, in Seedify. A small position in Good Morning Family, a meme coin. This wallet is being held by an OpenSea user as well and has a lot of transactions. Another whale wallet, 900,000 this time. Not as much as fund tokens, but more as SNFTS tokens. Also holds some chain GPT. And interestingly enough, also some Good Morning Family. 1.7 million for this wallet, a third of it roughly in Seedify. But here finally we get larger bets on other altcoins as well. UMB, MCB, POLS, some BitTorrent as well. That went very well recently as well. XPAD and IZ. The rest is probably too small to really mention, relatively speaking. So it might make sense to have a look at some of those tokens. The Good Morning Family token, we have seen this twice now, but also the larger holdings here, because BitTorrent already did quite well. Those other tokens might not be on the radar of many people, me included. Now here's also the very first time we can actually identify who probably owns that wallet. There's a lot of sending between NGC Ventures and that wallet. So probably that venture company does some really nice bets. They are apparently based in Singapore. This is their website. Here we've got the team, a little bit about their portfolio, and now we've got one of their wallets as well. By the way, in case you've never tracked any wallets, there is a tutorial on wallet tracking, on wallet alerting in premium as well, in the premium membership here. So that's something we regularly do. We try to find interesting wallets and we get alert messages, Telegram alert messages, whenever those wallets buy and sell. And then we can take this as inspiration to buy and sell something ourselves. That's the whole idea of crypto, right? You want to be early and you want to be following the smart money. And obviously, this venture capital firm seems to be pretty smart with their investments. So again, if you want to learn how to set up those kinds of alerts, it's thebitcoinstrader.com. Link is just here down below. Let's continue a bit further and see what we find. Another SFUND whale holding a bit of Sidus as well. The rest here, SNFTS, is also in Seedify. Not that useful. Also nothing interesting in the related wallets. Next wallet, 1.3 million. A small bet in Hello, a small bet in CRU, a small bet in Cummies. Nothing really in the related wallets either. 1.3 million. Here we've got another juicy wallet. Only 1/3 or so in Seedify. A very large bet in WAGMI Games, in BCB as well. I believe this is also being shilled by Alex Becker. ALU, PYR, Nakamoto Games, also an Alex Becker token. Sidus as well. This looks very, very interesting. This looks very much like an Alex Becker, at least inspired portfolio. We don't see, unfortunately, much in the related wallets. This wallet had been created only 30 days ago. This is definitely something that's worth watching as well. Next, 500,000, not so large anymore, owns some bytes as well. This is the Neo Tokyo Alex Becker native token. Has some Hive. That's about it. Nothing extraordinary. This wallet seems to be owned by JRNY Club. I haven't heard of them yet, but they seem to be related to crypto gaming as well. But still, nothing really stands out as interesting holdings. 2 more wallets, 400,000. Most of it in Seedify, a bit in Good Morning Family again. This is not a recommendation to buy this token whatsoever, but it's interesting how many people are actually holding this. Definitely worth investigating. The last wallet, 1.3 million, holds a bit of Seedify. Again, also larger tokens in something else. This wallet has quite a history and it did interact directly with other known wallets. So if you know these people, if you know who's holding those kinds of NFTs, you probably can reverse engineer who the owner of those 1.3 million actually is. You have an idea? If you can recognize those pictures, feel free again to comment down below. Based on an AI model, this might be hypercycle. So what do we learn from all of this? First, we learn that some of those assets are highly concentrated in just a few holders that tend to hold similar kinds of other assets as well. We also learned that a lot of the Alex Becker ecosystem tokens, or a lot of the tokens that Alex Becker regularly promotes, are being held by those people. We also got the identity of some of those wallets, and we have the option to get alerts whenever those people buy again, because they did obviously do something right in the past. Now for this YouTube video, I will add the following things in the description. I will add this wallet with all those other larger positions next to Seedify. I'll add a link to this wallet, which is the wallet of NGC Ventures, which by the way has a very nice development graph for profit. I'll also add this wallet that interacted with many other influencers. It holds now more euros than SFUND even. And I'll add a link to this token, the GMFAM token. Again, no recommendation whatsoever to buy this, but we have seen this being held by multiple wallets, so it might make sense to have a look at this at least. We are tracking influencer wallets and try to buy before it's announced on Twitter or on YouTube. We try to buy early. We do this via alerts in Telegram here in Premium. So feel free to check it out. It's thebitcoinstrategy.com.